Now it's your turn.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Derek420 for real here, bringing you another black and white Wi-Fi battle. This one here is gonna be against my boy HighInFiber. Caught him at the battle for charity for Japan, and we had a little battle. It was a little UU type style battle, and I had a lot of fun with it. And by the way, my subs, thank you for almost 150 likes on my last upload. That shit is incredible. I love it a lot. Thanks for your positive feedback on my me and Two Perious's new show, The Storm Drain. So I'd like to keep the positive feedback coming. So how about this one get more than 150 thumbs up? And let me see if y'all can do that, because I would love that one a lot. And anyway, next week, all losses, all week long, every day. I will upload one battle every day. So anyway, let's get into the battle with my boy Fiber. Anyway, I lead off with Hariyama. He leads off with a Mew. I'm going to go for the fake out to get my burn orb. Flame orb on, and he's going to switch out. I'm going to switch out. He's going to go in his Tangrowth, and I'm going to go into my Scarf Tauros. And I'm not liking this at all, because I know that thing's physically defensive like a motherfucker. So anyway, I'm going to get the fuck out of there with my Tauros. By the way, my Tauros is illegal. Sorry. Anyway, Hariyama comes in. He goes for the Sleep Powder as predicted, and I'm already burned, so it really doesn't matter. Sleep Powder would not affect me. He goes for the Leech Sheet. And I'm going to throw out the Ice Punch out there just to see how much it's going to do with the Guts boosted power I got within this Hariyama. And it does about half. But now he's getting Leech Seed and Lefty. So now I don't want to stay in because I know I can't two-shot this thing. And I need this thing out of the way. And I know it's got a Regenerator. So it'd be pointless to stay in and fire off Ice Punches and take all this Leech Seed and burn damage. So he switches out. Goes into Rich, which is his freaking Lantern. And I go out and I switch into my specially defensive Heatran, a.k.a. So Burnt. And I'm not really scared of this thing because I'm specially defensive. So I'm going to go for the substitute. I outspeed, which is great. He goes for the stockpile, which is not great. But I'm not even really worried about it. So anyway, he gets a stockpile up. I'm not sweating. I'm going to go in for the freaking Toxic this turn, I do believe. And that's exactly how it goes. And I hit the Toxic. And the Toxic is going to wear him down gradually. So that's great. This thing could have been a huge threat to my team. He goes for the Hydro Pump, which happens to be Stab, and it's sure as hell going to break my sub, because it is super effective. And my sub goes down, and now I'm predicting him to get the fuck out of there. So I'm going to fire off the frickin' Earth Power, thinking that Nidoking might come in, and even if he stays in, Earth Power would rape some damage on that frickin' Lantern. Anyway, in comes Nidoking, as predicted. Earth Powered, I'm going to hit him with that Earth, and that Earth is going to bring him all the way down to high yellow, and he's going to get the special defense drop. Now, I'm fearing the Earth myself, so I'm going to get the fuck out of there, because I don't want to take an Earth, even though I probably could have took one and hit him back. I send in my Shrooming, my Among Us, and he's going to go for that Earth. And here's the only real hacks during the game, maybe. He's going to crit my Among Us. He's going to take it all the way the fuck down. So now you lose my Shroom. I didn't even get a chance to get fucked up yet. And now I'm Shroomless. So what am I going to do? So I'm going to send in my Scarf Tauros, son. And I'm going to go ahead and scare him the fuck out. And in comes Blee! And Blee is a red Gyarados, and I'm going to go for the illegal move, Double Edge. I don't know why the fuck Tauros doesn't get Double Edge, let's be honest. But anyway, it's supposed to be Round Climb in this gen, but, you know, whatever. Who gives a shit? Anyway, Blee comes in, and Blee's going to get the fuck out, because Blee don't want to get two-shotted. In comes the Munchies, and man, I have the Munchies too. How ironic is that? So anyway, I'm going to fire off another Stab Double Edge, which is illegal. But I'm locked into it, so I can't do shit about it. And we realized this after, and I was like, we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, that's totally illegal. I didn't mean to do that. And then comes the Skype call, and I'm going to go for a second Stab Double Edge. Instead of KO, because, you know, I'm killing myself in the process, too, so it really doesn't fucking matter. That thing's out of my way, which is great. In comes Mew, and I'm going to be like, get the fuck out of there, Tauros. Go in, Poon Hands. And Poon Hands is coming in with his spoons, and he's all like, yeah, I'm going to take that Will-O-Wisp, and ain't going to do jack, because I got a Magic Guard, son. And he's going to be scared, switch out on the Mew, and he's going to go into Rich again. And I'm going to fire off a Signal Beam. And that Signal Beam is going to do jack shit. That's the word for it. And now I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's let him take some poison damage. Let's stay in here. Let's go for the Stab Sidekick, because I am Life Orbed at this point. And that is going to do massive damage. High red, medium red. He's going to hit me with a Hydro Pump. It ain't going to do all that much, because I'm pretty sure he's specially defensive. But he's going to get some lefties, and Poison to bring him down to red. Now, all I got to do is hit him with Psychic again, and that's down goes the Lantern, which is great. Okay, so now, in comes Mew again. Now I'm scared of this little fucker, and I don't know why. I should have just went for it, and I switch out. I go into So Burnt, and So Burnt is going to get transformed on, which is a nice move on his part. So now he's a scarfed version of me. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, I think. And I didn't know this. I totally thought, oh, let's see if I can win the speed tie. But no, he's faster than me every time. So Earth powers will bring me down to 138. I'm going to go for the sub, thinking that maybe I get a speed tie this next turn. Or, that last turn. So, but no speed ties involved. He outspeeds me hands down. So he's going to hit me with another Earth, and it's going to break my sub. And I'm going to fire back with my own Earth. And it's super effective. My substitute phase, that Earth power goes off. It's going to bring him down to high yellow, I do believe. And that is going to be super effective. And now I'm going to give some lefties. And now I'm going to die to Earth power because there's nothing else that I can do to this thing right now. Being he's, looking like me and shit. That freaking chameleon. Son of a bitch. So now my cell burnt goes down and Mew is looking like a freaking Heatran. Now I'm bringing my Azumarill to scare him off. And that's exactly how it goes down. And Blee comes in and Blee is going to get hit with a freaking Bandit Huge Power Aqua Jet. And it is going to do a shit ton. Even though it's not very effective, it still does a fucking shit ton. So anyway, Blee is going to get the fuck out because he doesn't want to lose his Bleed as early. And in comes Regrowth. Again, his Tangrowth. And it is going to take Bandit Aqua Jet, huge power, very well, because it's not very effective. So anyway, gets lefty back, which is nothing. So anyway, I'm going to switch out, and I'm going into my Poon Hands, and I think he's going to predict that, but no, he predicts wrong, because he goes for the Leaf Seed, which Magic Guard negates that. So now, I'm going to be able to fire off Signal Beam and do some massive damage to this thing, but I realize now that, oh shit, this dude got the freaking knockoff. I bring him all the way down to red. How the fuck did that not kill? That makes me want to goddamn shit my pants. And he knocks off my Life Orb. So now I'm shit. And I'm like, oh god, KO power's not there anymore. Switches out because he's got Regenerator. And in comes Blee again. And Blee is going to take a Signal Beam. And he's not going to take it very well. And it's not very effective. But it sure as hell does confuse him. I didn't even know Signal Beam could confuse a fucking Pokemon. Glad I learned something new today. Anyway, Psychic goes off, and it's going to be stabbed, and it's going to KO because it's neutral damage, and Blee goes down. In comes Regrowth once again, and he's going to switch out again to get some more Regenerator, and send in the Mew. But that's bad for him because I'm going to Signal Beam, and that's going to KO the Mew for sure. Anyway, it's super effective. Mew goes down. Thank God that thing's out of my way. I now have one on my team, just for, because I like that thing a lot. In comes the Tangrowth again. I'm going to switch out Poon Hands. I'm going to send in my Hairy Mama, and he goes for the Power Whip, and I take it not very well. Let's be honest. I'm going to live with like 83. I'm going to take some burn damage, and I am going to go for the Ice Punch instead of Fake Out because I thought I was faster, but he's faster. I went for the knockoff. Just went for anything thinking that I was faster, but I'm not. So he could have KO'd me, and I could have saved him a little bit of HP on his Tangrowth. But no, I'm going to hit him, and this will be super effective, and this will bring him down to yellow. And he has one other poke, I think, left. I'm not sure what it was. But anyway, no, this might be his last poke. So anyway, I send in my Poon Hand. And Poon Hands is going to go for the Signal Beam, I'm sure. And in comes his freaking Nidoking. Yeah, that's his last poke. So Nidoking's going to take it. It's not going to be very effective, but I do get a crit. So I think crit totally mattered right there, even though I could outspeed. I don't know if you had to Sucker Punch, dude. My bad. But anyway, in comes Tangrowth. Tangrowth is not going to live this next Signal Beam. So that's a great game, Fiverr. And, be sure to check out my opponent, YouTube, and have a nice fucking day, YouTube, and the next week tomorrow.